Hi everybody, as I think you can guess, this isn't a video on a Batman figure. This is a video on the much awaited Hot Toys Mark VII Iron Man. I think it's the penultimate figure that's coming out, apart from Hulk. Those of you who've already seen my other videos, you'll know in the past week or so I've put Loki up and I've put Agent Phil Coulson up. So it's just this guy, and then finally the big man, as I know we're all waiting for. I'm going to do this video a little bit different. I'm not going to take all the clamshell out and unbox it, this, that and the other. I will show you the box, but I'm not going to do taking it out the bits and pieces. I'm just going to lay all the bits and pieces out so everyone can see what you're getting with the figure. So it's easy for you all to understand. As you can see, usual Avengers box. This one's red. You've got the pitted sort of black little dots in there, which I think you could just about make out. I think it's one-handed, which will be easier there. Yeah, it's sort of like the red with the little black dots in it. This is a sideshow exclusive version, as you can see there, which comes with a hologram, and I'll move on to that and show you that in a minute. As with usually with all my videos, I'll show you the whole box. We'll go around. You've got the arc reactor there for Iron Man, for Tony Stark, in the corner there. As you can see, as we all know, they all come with different symbols on the side there. On the back, you've got the usual warnings. As I always say, don't eat your Hot Toys. I won't be responsible for anyone's death by Hot Toys, so I'm probably the only guy on YouTube that warned you not to eat them. And again, same that side. And then on the top of the box, you've got the usual Iron Man Mark VII there. This may be quite a long video, so I'm just getting through this as quick as I can. So what I'll do, I'll put a pause in here, and then I'll lay the figure out with all the accessories he comes with, and show you that, and then hopefully I'll move on to show you a few poses. Okay, right, this is basically laid out what you get in the box. I'm going to use my trusty assistant, my son Sam, to hold little bits up to the camera. Just give you a brief sort of up and down of the figure, exactly as it comes out of the box. I've tried to throw as much light into here as I can, so you can get as much detail as possible, but okay, there you go. It's you've got the head there. Just moving down the body. Let's see. I mean, this, I have to say, by the way, this is my first Iron Man. I have picked up the Mark VI today, but I haven't really had much of a chance to look at it, but I will. But first impression of this is awesome. Really is a nice figure, and like I say, aside from the Hulk, this is the one I was most looking forward to out of the Avengers collection. Just zoom out there a little bit so you can see everything. Okay, moving on to the right, you've just got, I won't get to pick that up, but that's just the collar that you use with the Tony Stark head. So I won't ask you to pick that up, so put it back down. Okay, right, and there's the head. So if you can pick that up and just face it towards the camera a bit. No, there's the legs. Alright, I'll take it off here. Okay, right. There's the head sculpt. I'll say I will do some poses with this so you can see it better, but let's just say I'm holding it at the moment. If he stops moving, let's try and get that as clear as I can for you. There you go. You'll be drinking, Sam. Okay, so we'll pick that up better when it's on the figure. Moving on now, you've got all of these little bits and pieces you'll see anyway. So you've got the sideshow exclusive hologram there. Over there, you've got the extra gauntlets. You've got the hands, like an open palmed hand there. That hand there, you've got the movable fingers. Just move over this side, exactly the same thing again. the right hand there with the mobile fingers, sorry, and the gauntlet, so you can have it with a hat with the palms facing out. Right, moving on down. This is more the battle damage accessories you get with it. You've got the battle damaged faceplate there, battle damaged chest armour, I've got the 2 thigh pieces there, and if I just pick those up, you've got the 2 calf pieces. Sorry if I'm going over this quite quickly, but I want to save as much time as I can for actually showing you the figure. Those 2 pieces, where am I? There and there, I believe are the shoulder bits. That piece right there again is like the rocket piece that goes on top of the right shoulder, and again you've got another one over here for the left shoulder. You've got replacement battle damage arms there. You can see the scuffing on the top there of the shoulder blade, so to speak. These, as far as I know, don't light up. So I'll show you the light up features in a bit. But what I'll do now, I'll just zoom out so you can see everything you get again. I'll slowly scroll up through. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll get it in a pose now. I'll pose it with a kit bash Tony Stark, so then I can zoom in and show you the head sculpt a bit better, and then I can move into a few poses. Okay, right, this one, I've just got him in a sort of standard standing pose. I wanted to show this one so I can show you the side shot screw hologram and the kit bash Stark that my very good friend Andy Whale sent me, and I can also use the kit bash to show off the head sculpt. I'll just zoom in for you now. Sorry if you can hear the dog barking, but she wants to get involved. Okay, there you go. There's the obviously the Iron Man head with the LEDs lit up in the face. If you just if you just pull the front of that mask off, there is a little tang. Around about there, just at the bottom of the jaw, that literally if you just hold it by the temples, pull it forward, it will come off. You've got the open palm hand, and if I can just get in there, you can see that or not, but there's a little switch literally just on the inside of the bicep which switches that on and off. Then you've got the arc reactor light in the middle there. Looks like that. See, the other hand does light up. That will just glow red with the fist. I've heard rumours that the Mark VI, some of the Mark VIs had like pink in the crotch area. This hasn't got that. It's all pure red. It looks really nice. Moving down, show you down the shins there. The feet articulate really well. It stands really positive actually when it's together. That's the hologram there, and it is very much a sort of lime green. You're probably seeing it as fairly sort of translucent at the moment, but it is, I assure you, it is a lime green. Just show the kit bash, like I said, good friend Andy Whale sorted this out for me. Just got him sort of holding the damaged faceplate there. Got his Black Sabbath t-shirt on. I'll just move up to that head sculpt. Try and get that for you about, oh, sorry about that, about there. No, maybe not, maybe about there. Okay. There's a lot of talk about people not liking the head sculpt. wasn't very realistic, wasn't this, any other. It is very, very detailed. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but I'll just try and turn the light off, see if you can pick up. There, it's a bit better. It is extremely detailed. The hair for me is a little bit too brown, too dark brown, should be more black. And I was sort of hoping for a couple of little grey flecks in the temples. But other than that, detail wise, so the eyes could be a little bit rounder. But I think it's good. I've not got the Mark IV, but like I say, I've got the Mark VI. I'm hoping if I've got enough time, I can bring the Mark VI in and sort of put the head sculpt on top of this Mark VII and then just sort of pose the two together. So I will do a pose in a minute so you can see around the back. But for now I just want you to see old Shellhead and his creator standing next to each other. Okay, I'll just zoom out and let you see them all together. Last look at that hologram. I think you can actually see it there a little bit more green, what I was saying earlier, than when you zoom in on it. But yeah, okay, I'll put a pause in here and I'll put another pose in. Okay, right. I've gone for this one. It's on the crotch grabber stand, but it is. I wouldn't recommend having this as a pose really. Just trying to show him a little bit in flight. I've got the air brakes open at the back there. I will try and turn it around. I've asked Sam to do it, but he doesn't want to do it. So I'll say it's just sort of just launching up really. So you see the feet are off the floor there. What I'll do, I'll try and turn it around to the side, and then I'll zoom in again and go back down, so you can see exactly what's showing at the back there. Do this very gently. Barry, sooner this motorised turntable turns out the better. Okay, so that's sort of like a profile I'm trying to achieve there. Again, I'll zoom in and give you a quick up and down on that. So let's say all the air brakes are open at the back. I've not changed anything apart from the other palm, so it's like an in-flight palm, which will light up, but I'm not going to attempt it at the moment. But the detail is fantastic. It really is a proper, like a ruby red shine on it. There is no pink on here whatsoever. Just show those little, see those little bits there, the little red piece on the side of his calf. They open out, not a lot, just a few millimetres. I can just see just the gap just there where it opens out a bit. Again, you can see the articulation in the boots where they point back. But I think that looks awesome. Can't wait to get this guy in a proper flight pose. So I'll just zoom out and I'll show you from behind. Very gingerly, because as you can see he's wobbling away there. You're just going to know he's going to go, and if he goes I'll cry. Okay, just quickly you can see the air brakes are all open there. Just see the screw in the middle there. There you go. If you look to the right, just underneath that brake is where the switch is for the arc reactor on the chest. Again, there you go. You can see the switch a little bit better there. Just there. Underneath the sort of on the bicep, just underneath the armpit there for the hand. And see those little flaps on the back of the calves, they do lift up slightly. You see on the right there, you can just about see the open bit that I mentioned a moment ago. Okay, turning around. I'm so conscious about making this video like an hour long and everyone's switching off and going, God's sake, he's whittling on and whittling on. But there you go. Oh, don't you dare fall. There you go, same from that side. Just in takeoff there. Actually, if I pull that over a little bit, just shows that background. You can just see how cool this is. And the detail, got little scratches there on the chin. You've got little, I mean, it's not perfect armour, but by not perfect I mean it's not pristine, if you like. There are little scratches like you can see there on the boots. They're meant to be there. They're not, or he's fallen off a stand and I've put too many cuts in this video. It's just absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I'll just move him around one more time just to see the full frontal again, and then I'll try another pose with him. Hopefully not so much of a worrying one, because this is quite daunting on one of these stands. So I would like you to look at that from there, just looking up at where he's going. Incidentally, on the video here, it's just the light from the cabinet that's showing his right bicep as silver and his left one as gold. They are gold, it's just the LED. I've got the cabinet lights on, just trying to get this as clear as possible for you. Just like that. Okay, I'll put another cut in here and I'll put another pose in. Okay, this is going to be a very quick one. Just wanted to sort of show you the battle damaged chest plate. He's obviously took a shot there, he's down the ground. He's got the repulsor aiming up. So I'm not going to move this one, it's just a quick in-between pose if you like. Zoom in there on the battle damaged chest plate. Looks awesome. Okay, I'm going to do another couple of quick poses I think. I'm so conscious of this video running on and on and on and on, and people are getting bored, so I'll pause this there and I'll move it on. Okay, right, this one I've just gone for a little bit like he's sort of turning away. I've changed the missiles on the thighs. Again, stuck with the battle damaged chest plate. I put the rocket on his right arm. Change the hand to a fist. And I've put the bendable fingers on the left hand. So it's almost like he's sort of turning away. And someone sort of attacking from above, like Chitauri, sort of, I don't know, missiles about to land, or who knows. But I quite like that one. I got to admit, I can't wait for the battle damage version to turn up now, because I think the more you start pinging bits off this figure and putting the battle damage versions on, you start to think it's really good. You're sort of not wrecking a figure because you can put him back, but you're sort of like making him look a bit crappier and a bit more busted up. And it's quite nice actually. You can wreck a figure and put it back together. But I like that one. What I will do, because I know this has to be a Mark VII exclusive sort of video, I wouldn't mind just putting the Mark VI next to it, just so everybody can have a little look and see the two head sculpts. What I'll do, I'll put them both together clean, just standing side by side, and I'll do a little up and down just to show both of them, and so people can get their own ideas, because it's a bit different seeing photos on the internet than seeing them side by side. Okay, final thing I just want to quickly show you, sorry it's going to be school with there, is the Mark VI and the Mark VII together. I'll start at the bottom and work my way up, and then I'll zoom in on the head sculpt so you can form your own opinions. Try to put them in sort of virtually identical poses. I have to say, playing around with this Iron Man tonight and posing him and this and the other, I feel like that kid from Jingle All the Way, where he's got his Turbo Man doll. Obviously, you guys know the difference there. Almost looks like they're holding hands. It's not a good pose. I'll just zoom in on the Mark VI and show you that. I think it's clear as possible for you. I say, looking at the arc reactor on the Mark VI is a hell of a lot brighter than the one on the Mark VII. But there's that. Obviously, those of you who know, the Mark VI doesn't come with just a Tony Stark head. I think it's the Mark IV. I was speaking to Andy earlier, and there's the Mark VII. Just got him in the old victory kind of pose there. I have to say though, I've tried to rush this a little bit, like I said a couple of times during this video, that I've been very conscious of how long it's going to go on for. I don't want people getting bored and going, oh, I ain't going to watch his videos no more. But I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and anybody that has got the Mark VI will know what I'm talking about. Anyone's got the Mark VII, my advice would be play around with it, because it does do a hell of a lot. But I'll leave it here and say thanks very much for watching. Obviously, as always, really appreciate your comments and your likes, and any subscriptions or any new subscribers that joined since my last video. Welcome, thanks very much, and look forward to doing the next one.